The battle is the Lord's, leave it alone. He's giving you and me a brand new song, and we cannot sing it if we hold on to the past. The battle is the Lord's, leave it alone. He's giving you and me a brand new song, and we cannot sing it if we continue to hold on to yesterday. I was born not into religion, not into chaos or misery or Babylon. Was born into the kingdom and immediately was attacked as a young newborn baby coming out of the womb with breathing problems and breathing issues. There was questions whether I would even, first of all, live, and second of all, have issues. And that I believe there was a really beautiful soul spirit tie with my father in that time. Began a spiritual connection from the get-go with my father, and began to kind of unravel some things in my own heart that I would begin to see firsthand later. So that from the get-go is why I think I burn so much now with passion and presence and power, because I had that remarkable opening to my life. It really was all orchestrated through the Father and through my own father to be with me and hold me and protect me and keep me close for several years. And then out of that, I began to, once I began to grow up, I began to go with my dad a lot, minister at different places, and began to really sense what it is to know the Lord. And then out of my teenage years, I graduated high school, 2000, the class of 2000. And at that time, we lived in Charleston, South Carolina. My parents decided to make a big change and move to Panama City and join the Rock of Panama City. And my dad became on staff with my granddad, which is the Apostle of the Rock. And it was such a really cool time for my family, because I got to see my dad and my granddad work together for a little while, which was really cool. And when my parents came here, that's when it turned a little bit. As I think the call obviously was evident from the get-go, but I kind of got away from it for a while. And I decided to stay and go to college in Charleston and continue to go to school there. And that's what I did. I got a job and started working, and then got a couple roommates and started my college life. And for about 7 years, I was really not evil, but I wasn't doing what was right. And now I was living with roommates that didn't have a worship bone in their body, and they were partiers and this and that, and I became kind of wrapped up in that for a while. When I moved back to Panama City, it was some hard stuff going on with some health issues with my dad at that time that began to spring up. Dad passed away. I had a heart attack on March 14, 2010, Sunday about 6:15, fell dead, and from that experience obviously changed a lot in my life. And I began to see my childhood again, and I began to see what it was that what he put in me. And it was a seed that would never go away. And it took some time for that to really manifest until I could see it. But it's like it had to happen the way it did, and I see that now firsthand. That when his death happened naturally, spiritually I came alive. And out of that began a journey of some more heartache down the road, but just more of that fire that was burning, that was doing what was necessary to burn all the chaff and burn all the stuff that didn't belong to me. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so appreciative of the presence of the Father and my Father to show me the way and show me how to do it. That's really the beginning of a great awakening in my life, and has really unfolded itself and overtaken me in the last 3 years in a way that I can't explain. But I know it's real, and I know it's evident, and I know the intangibles have become tangible in my life now, where I can not only talk about it, but I can let it be seen what's going on, and did what my dad did for me. Not only talk about it, but show me what it looks like. And I'm just so blessed and so at ease with where I'm at, and just so pleased and thankful for it. And grateful to my granddad, the Apostle, that asked me to come work for him at the church. And now I have a full-time job here working and doing something that I guess I always knew I would be doing. But when you're doing it, it's a whole nother deal. And it's really cool to see the favor of Yahweh on my life, because I chose Him first. He's a great orchestrator, and if we just let Him orchestrate, we'll be where we need to be. We don't need to try to tell Him what to do or try to lead Him. If you seek Him first, He will give you the heart to want to worship.